Good morning, students of class 5. Students, today I'll be continuing with lesson 3, Cleanliness is Godliness, given on page number 25 of your Wordsworth English Reader book. Students, I have already read and explained and discussed the comprehension of this lesson. But before I move further, I would like to revise the question and answers and make sentences of the comprehension exercises. Students, this lesson is about cleanliness and which shows that cleanliness is the first and foremost habit that we all should cultivate in our mind. The first lesson a child learns about cleanliness, right from keeping ourselves clean till our surroundings clean. And being clean is a sign of purity and goodness. And cleanliness makes a person healthy and happy. God resides in a clean mind and a healthy body. And in this lesson, uh, we read that how Mohit, a student of class 5, he didn't attend the morning assembly because he volunteered to clean his classroom. In the morning, when he came to the class to keep his bag, he had noticed that his classroom was in shambles with dust, rubbish, and other waste. The whole place was dirty and unhygienic. Hence, he volunteered to clean the classroom and did not attend the assembly, in spite of knowing the fact that the class teacher had made it mandatory for all the students to attend the assembly. But still, Mohit thought that his class teacher has also taught the students about dignity of labor and cleanliness is next to godliness. So he cleaned his classroom. And when the class teacher she came to know about this, she highly appreciated Mohit and praised him and told the other students that they should also learn a lot from Mohit. And if all the students start thinking like Mohit, their school will become the best. Hence, Mohit had become a role model for all his classmates. Students, this was the story. Now, I'll be revising the comprehension given on page number 27. So, please, let's start with exercise A. State whether the following statements are true or false. First, Aman was the class monitor of class 6. Students, this is a false statement because Aman was the class monitor of class 5. Second, the class teacher was very strict that everyone should attend the assembly in the morning. True. She made it mandatory for each and every student to attend the assembly, else they would be punished. Third, Aman asked Mohit why he had skipped the morning assembly. True. He did ask Mohit because he was the class monitor, and before Mohit could answer his question, the teacher had entered the class. So it's a true statement. Fourth, Mohit made an excuse about the morning assembly. False. Mohit never made an excuse. In fact, he revealed the truth to the teacher that he had cleaned the classroom as he noticed it to be dirty. Now, the fifth one, the teacher punished Mohit. False. The teacher did not punish Mohit. Rather, she appreciated him, she praised him for cleaning the classroom. Sixth, everyone was in the class when Mohit had come in the morning. False. Nobody was there in the class when Mohit had entered the class to keep his bag. So it's a false statement. 7. Mohit came inside the class to keep his bag. True, he did come to his class to keep his bag because only then he noticed that his class was in shambles. 8. The classroom was quite clean. False. If the class would have been clean, Mohit wouldn't have to clean it. So it's a false statement. Now, students, I'll be discussing, answer the following questions briefly. First question: why did Mohit not attend the morning assembly that day? Mohit could not attend the morning assembly because he was busy cleaning the classroom. When he came to the class to keep his bag, he noticed that the classroom was in shambles with dust, rubbish, and other waste. The whole place was dirty and unhygienic. Hence, he volunteered to clean the classroom. Students volunteered means he initiated on his own. Nobody compelled or forced him to do it. Question number 2. What did Mohit notice in the classroom? What did he do to rectify it? Answer: Mohit noticed that the classroom was in shambles with dust, rubbish, and other waste. The whole place was dirty and unhygienic. To rectify it, he stayed back in the class to clean it and missed the morning assembly. Third, did the teacher scold Mohit? Why? Why not? Answer: the teacher did not scold Mohit as he taught the class the dignity of labor. He was highly appreciated by the teacher who pointed him out as a model to be copied by all other students. Question number 4. How did the teacher appreciate Mohit? The teacher appreciated Mohit by pointing him out as a model to be copied by all other students because he had taught them the dignity of labor. And students, as explained earlier also, dignity of labor means that no work is big or small. We should consider ourselves inferior if we clean the washroom or do any manual work like sweeping or brooming. No, it is our thoughts which makes a work small. Now, question number 5. How did Mohit become a role model for others? Answer: Mohit became a role model for the others by volunteering and staying back in the classroom to clean it and make it tidy. He had imparted the lesson of cleanliness is next to godliness by cleaning his classroom. Now, let's revise exercise C. Think and answer the following questions. Now, the first question is: if you see your classmates littering the classroom, what action will you take? Answer. And I'm sure all of you would do the same. So our answer will be: if I see my classmates littering the classroom, I will stop them and explain them that it is not a good habit to dirty the classroom. I will explain the importance of cleanliness and then clean and tidy the classroom with the help of my classmates. Question number 2. How important is cleanliness for you? Answer: for me, cleanliness is next to godliness. It is our duty to keep the surrounding clean. A clean and well arranged surrounding boosts productivity, increases concentration, and gives a good impression. It also keeps us healthy and happy. Now, students, I'll be revising sentences also. I've made the sentences with the new words of this lesson. Now, first word is maintain. And the sentence is: we should maintain cleanliness in our school. We should maintain cleanliness in our school. Second word is particular. My mother is very particular about cleanliness. My mother is very particular about cleanliness. Third word is pardon. Please pardon me for not arriving on time. Please pardon me for not arriving on time. Fourth word is volunteered. During the lockdown, many doctors volunteered to work day and night. Fifth word is unhygienic. Unhygienic conditions give rise to disease. Unhygienic conditions give rise to disease. And sixth word is shambles. Their house was in shambles. Their house was in shambles. So, students, now I'll start with the language structure given on page number 29. So, those of you, given on page number 26. So, those of you who are having Wordsworth English Reader Book, please turn to page number 26. Now, the first exercise is words used both as nouns and verbs. Now, there are certain words, students, which we use both as nouns and verbs. Now, let's take the word water. Now, water can be used as a verb as well as a noun. If I say, my mother waters the plant, that means she is giving water to the plants. Here, water is an action word. That's a verb. And if I say, give me a glass of water, here, water is a noun. Glass of water. Because now here it's a substance. So, you need to look at the word and see its usage in the sentence. You need to be clear with its meaning. How is it used? Is it used as a noun or a action word in the sentence? Now, let's look at some examples given in the book. There are some words that are used both as nouns and verbs. Now, the first word is insult, and let's look at its usage as a verb and as a noun. Now, the first sentence is, he insults other. Here, insults is an action verb. That's an action done by him on others. So here it is a verb. And the same word is used as a noun. I could not bear the insult. Here it's a noun. It's a noun. It's an abstract noun. Now, let's look at the second word. That's decrease. Now, can you decrease the volume? Here it's an action verb because you need to do something. You need to decrease. You need to bring it down. That's referring to making something more or making something that's an action less. So here decrease is the verb. And there is a sharp decrease in the price of petrol. Now here sharp decrease, it's a noun. Again a noun. Third, Rahul exports. Third is the word exports, and let's see its uses as a verb in the sentence. Rahul exports leather garments. That's the action done by Rahul. He's exporting, sending it somewhere else. So he's exporting, sending it out of the nation. So that's an action. And the export of rice has been stopped. Here again the export is a noun. Now, fourth word is progress. Now, let's see. He is progressing in an impressive manner. Here, progressing, it's an action verb and it is in present continuous form. And let's look at the noun. His progress is impressive. Here, progress is an abstract noun. Fine. Now, in exercise A, we need to read the sentences and find out whether the word in the sentence is a verb or a noun. So read the following sentences. If the highlighted word is used as a verb, write V, and if it is used as a noun, write N. Now, the first sentence is, my answer to your question is correct. Here, the highlighted word is answer. My answer. It's not an action word, it's an abstract noun. So, answer will be a noun in this sentence. Second, again I'm repeating the first one first. My answer to your question is correct. So here answer is an abstract noun. So we'll be writing N on top of answer. Second, our mothers love surpasses everything. Yeah, again, mother's love. Your love is again an abstract noun. Mother's love. So it's not an action, it's a noun. So it's a compound noun. And so it will be again, you have to write N on love. It's a compound noun. Fine. Third, you cannot progress without hard work. Here, students, the word progress is a verb because it is referring to an action, more further action. So, progress is a verb. You cannot progress without hard work. Progress is an action referring to move further. So, it's a verb. Fourth, heat. The heat is unbearable. Here, students, the heat is unbearable. Here, heat is a noun that shows the quality of being hot. So it's a noun. Heat is noun. It is showing the quality of being hot. So it's a noun. Fifth, please increase the speed. Here, increase. It's an action work. You need to perform an action. You need to increase the speed. So it's a verb. So increase, on top of increase, please write we. Sixth, I will not drink that strange red drink. Now here the word drink has been used twice in the sentence. I will not drink. Now I will not drink, here the first word of the sentence, here the first word of the sentence, this refers to a verb because you are doing an action. You need to take in mouth or swallow it. So it's an action. And the second drink, that's a noun because it's a liquid. Here, that's a liquid, so it's a noun. Now you need to see the usage of the same word in the sentence. The first drink is a verb and the second drink is a noun because the first drink refers to an action that you need to put it in the mouth or swallow it. It's an action. And the last word drink in the sentence, that's a liquid. It's a state. So it's a material now, isn't it? In a liquid form. So that's a noun. Now, let's come to exercise B. Make two sentences. Each of the following words used as noun and verb. Now the word is light. Now the first sentence made on light using it as a noun is the windows let fresh air and light into the room. The windows let fresh air and light into the room. Here light has been used as a noun. Here light has been used as a noun, not the verb. The windows let fresh air and light into the room. And the same word now used as a verb in the sentence is they used candles to light the room. They used candles to light the room. Here light has been used as an action. They used candles to light in the room. Now the second word is benefit. Second word is benefit. And benefit used as a noun is I'm doing it for your benefit. I am doing it for your benefit. Here benefit has been used as a noun. Here benefit has been used as a noun. Second sentence of benefit as verb. The new plan may benefit many students. The new plan may benefit many students. Here benefit has been used as an action. Now students, a third word was attack, which we need to use as a noun and verb in two different sentences. Now let's see its uses as a noun in a sentence. Now one of the patient was the victim of a knife attack. That means attack with a knife. So here knife attack. It's a noun. So one of the patients was the victim of a knife attack. So attack here is used as a noun in the sentence. And again, we'll frame one more sentence with attack using it as a verb in the sentence. The virus attacks the body's immune system. Now here attacks is a verb used in simple present tense because you can see that as attached to it. So the virus attacks the body's immune system. Here attacks has been used as a verb. Now the fourth word is present. And let's see the usage of present as a noun in a sentence. I gave her a book as a present. Now here we are referring to a particular thing. So it is a noun. I gave her a book as a present. Now the usage of present as a verb in the sentence. She was ordered to present herself at court. Means she was ordered to bring herself. That's an action. She was ordered to present herself at court. So it's a verb. Now the fifth word is wish. The fifth word is wish. Now used as a noun in a sentence, the fairy will grant you a wish. Now students, keep in mind, before wish we are using the article a, and a and n is used with a noun only. You need to keep the small things in mind. The fairy will grant you a wish. So here wish has been used as a noun. And verb, I wish you were here. Your wish is an action. You are wanting something. So that's a verb. I wish you were here. So this was about the sentences. Now let's start with Grammarly. And this exercise is about abstract noun. Now students, what are abstract nouns? Abstract nouns are name of things which are not concrete. You cannot see them and touch them. Rather, you can feel them. You cannot see them or touch them. Rather, you can feel them. An abstract noun is the name of some quality. It can be a quality like bravery. It can be a state like childhood. Idea like freedom, justice, etc. These are all abstract nouns. And feelings can be your cheerful, that's an abstract noun. Sadness, that's an abstract noun. These all words refer to your feelings. So these are all abstract nouns which we can only think of or feel. We just can think about them, we can feel them, but we cannot touch them or see them. But student, there's an exception. Word laughter has been made from the verb laugh, and it's also an abstract noun, but we can hear that abstract noun. It's an exception. Remember that. Laughter is an exception because it is an abstract noun which can be heard. Now, for example, honesty, it's a quality, patience, knowledge, advice, etc. These are all abstract nouns. Now, we need to underline the abstract nouns in the following sentences. First sentence is, my father is known for his strictness. Now in this, which is the abstract noun? So abstract noun will be strictness, because you cannot see strictness. You can just feel it. You're aware that your father is strict. That's a feeling, but you cannot, it's not concrete. You cannot touch, you cannot measure it. So it's abstract noun. Second, happiness is something that all people like to have. Now, which is abstract noun? Happiness. Happiness is a feeling and you can just feel it. So, happiness is the abstract noun in the second sentence. We shall admire kindness and not cruelty. Students, here there are two abstract nouns. One is kindness. It's a quality. Again, cruelty is a quality. Kindness has been formed from the adjective kind, and cruel has been formed from the cruelty has been formed from the adjective cruel. So kindness and both cruelty, they are abstract nouns. We cannot see them, you cannot touch them, but you can feel them. Now fourth, Sudhir, tell the teacher the whole truth. Now here, which is the abstract noun? Truth. Which is the abstract noun? Truth. Now, the length of the sheet is perfect for my bed. In this, the abstract noun is length. In this, the abstract noun is length. The length of the sheet is perfect for my bed. Last is honesty is the best policy. In this, honesty is the abstract noun. Honesty is the best policy. So, first sentence, my father is known for his strictness. Strictness is the abstract noun. Second sentence, happiness is something that all people like to have. Happiness is the abstract noun. Third sentence, we shall admire kindness and not cruelty. There are two abstract nouns in the sentence, kindness, cruelty. Fourth, Sudhir, tell the teacher the whole truth. Now, in this sentence, truth is the abstract noun. Fifth, the length of this sheet is perfect for my bed. In this, length is the abstract noun. Sixth, honesty is the best policy. In this, honesty is the abstract noun. Now, students, we will see formation of abstract nouns. How abstract nouns are formed. Abstract nouns are formed from common nouns, adjectives and verbs. They are formed from common noun, adjective and verb. Now, from common noun, friend is a common noun. So, friendship, that's an abstract noun from common noun. Child, childhood. Child is a common noun and childhood is an abstract noun from by the word child. Now, adjective, long, length, long, that's an adjective, and length has been formed from long, that's an adjective. True, again adjective, and truth has been from it, that's an abstract noun. Now, verbs, think, thought, and children remember, thought is a past tense also, and it's an abstract noun also, but then you need to see the usage of the word in the sentence, you don't get confused. Things, past tense is also, thought, that's a verb, and thought again is an abstract noun, and it'll, the meaning that whether it's an abstract noun or a verb, you need to see the usage of the word in the sentence. Now, if you are clear about the meaning, you'll never make a mistake. So don't get confused. Thought is the past tense of the verb think, while thought is also an abstract noun. So if you know the meaning and the usage of the word in the sentence, you'll never get confused. Now, next word is move. Move is a verb and movement has been formed from it. Now we'll be forming some abstract noun of the words given in the brackets. So the first word, the word given is dishonest in the bracket, and we need to form the abstract noun of dishonest and write in the blank given. Form abstract noun of the word given in the bracket. The dash of salesman was obvious to all. So we need to add y to the word dishonest. So it will become the dishonesty of the salesman was obvious to all. So in this blank we will write dishonesty. And the spelling of dishonesty is DISHONESTLY. DISHONESTLY. The dishonesty of the salesman was obvious to all. Dishonest is an adjective, and from the adjective we have formed the abstract noun dishonesty. Now, second, it was a dash to meet my teacher after 2 years. The word is please. The word is please. So, from the word please, we will be making it was a pleasure. Spelling of pleasure is Pleasure. Pleasure. From the word please, we'll be forming the abstract noun pleasures. It was a pleasure to meet my teacher after 2 years. And just keep in mind there's a, so a always comes before a noun only. It precedes a noun, not a verb. Keep this thing in mind. So it was a pleasure to meet my teacher after 2 years. Now the third one. The train's dash was delayed due to bad weather. Arrive is a verb, and from the verb arrive, we will be forming the abstract noun arrival. The train's arrival was delayed due to bad weather. The train's arrival. Arrive is a verb, and from the verb, we have formed the abstract noun arrival. The spelling of arrival is A-R-R-I-V-A-L. A-R-R-I-V-A-L. The train's arrival was delayed due to bad weather. Fourth, the dash of weeds choked the plants. The dash of weeds choked the plant. Here the word grow is there. Again, it's a noun and we need to, it's a verb, sorry. It's a, grow is a verb and we need to form an abstract noun from the word grow. And grow is a verb. It's a verb. So, from the verb grow, we'll form the abstract noun growth. The growth of the weeds choked the plants. The growth. Growth. The spelling of growth is Growth. And remember, grow is a verb, and from the verb, we have formed the abstract noun growth. Growth. Now, fifth, during dash, we are incapable of looking after ourselves. The fifth one, during sickness. Now, during sickness. So, during sickness. From the word sick, we have formed the abstract noun sickness. So, during sickness, we are incapable of looking after ourselves. And the spelling of sickness is Sickness. Sickness. And its sick is an adjective, and from the adjective we have formed the abstract noun sickness. Sickness. Now students, listening and telling exercise will be done in the class when all of us have read the book. We'll be doing it in the class. Now let's come to the creative writing of the lesson. The last exercises of creative writing. Now students, there's a picture given in the book. Now, encircle the unhealthy aspects in the picture given below, that is garbage, pollution, etc., and write a short paragraph explaining why these aspects are harmful. Now, in the picture, this is a picture of most probably of a park. And now the chapter was about cleanliness. So, after reading the chapter, we know that certain things are harmful for us as well as the surroundings for all living beings. So now we need to circle the unhealthy aspects seen in the picture. So we will, first of all of us can see the loudspeaker. Loud noise really harms our ears. That's a part of noise pollution. So the first unhealthy aspect is the loudspeaker. So we have encircle the first one. That's a noise pollution. That is a symbol of noise pollution. Then you can see that some litter has been burnt. Can you see that? And the fumes which emanate from the burning of litter is very harmful and causes air pollution. So again, this is an unhealthy aspect. Then third is the garbage litter lying under the tree, which contaminates the place and makes it unhygienic. So these are the three unhealthy aspects which we can see in the picture. And you can see children are playing. So they are not playing in clean surrounding. They are playing in where there's noise pollution, there's air pollution, and there is land pollution. All three types of pollutions can be seen, which are unhealthy for the children. So now we need to write a paragraph describing and explaining the harmful effects of these unhealthy aspects. So please, if you want, you can write. A good environment is vital. A good environment is vital. It is important that we, as future citizens of India, take responsibility to reduce and restrict the causes of air pollution, noise pollution, and land pollution. We should not litter and dirty our surroundings, especially parks. We should not burn waste. The fumes emanating from the burning of litter and dry leaves have become a common sight in many parts of the city. Prolonged exposure to loud music can increase the risk of hearing damage, sleep disturbance, lack of concentration, etc. A lot of people, especially children, visit public places like parks, garden, etc. So their cleanliness must be our topmost priority. Loudspeakers should not be placed in public places. Unhealthy surroundings may spread various diseases and also contaminate the place. We need to take all the measures for proper disposal of the litter and garbage to make sure that no one falls sick. Now, students, I'll explain about the paragraph that good environment is necessary for each one of us. Fine. Where, and not only for us, but for the plants, for animals, for all living beings. And it is important that we, as future citizens, now tomorrow you will become the future citizens of our country. Now you need to take the responsibility to reduce the uh, garbage and restrict the causes. You need to put a control and check on air pollution, noise pollution, and land pollution, which can be seen in the picture. And we should not litter and dirty the surroundings, especially public places like parks. We should not also burn waste, because the fumes which uh, emanates from the litter, emanates which comes out, that is really very harmful, because we breathe it, then it causes lot of lung diseases, various other problems are there. And it's a common sight. People generally, they collect the litter and they set it fire, which is very, the fumes of that litter and garbage, they cause a lot of air pollution. Then prolong means a long exposure to loud music, especially as people play loud music and loudspeakers during many functions. And prolonged exposure, that means continuously, if you keep on hearing loud music, it will damage you and will result to sleep disturbances. That means you will be not getting a sound sleep, and you will be having more lot of stress, headache, lot of problems will occur. So we should avoid the loud music, especially in public places. Then unhealthy surroundings, garbage and litter scattered around will contaminate, it will dirty the place and not fit for healthy uh, this thing atmosphere. So we need to clean the litter, and we need to the um, restrict and reduce the garbage. It is not that we keep on using polythenes, which all contaminates the environment. We should stop such things, and we should take steps to keep our environment clean. So once again, I'll be reading the paragraph. Please listen to me carefully. A good environment is vital. It is important that we, as future citizens of India, take responsibility to reduce and restrict the causes of air pollution, noise pollution, and land pollution. We should not litter and dirty our surroundings, especially parks. We should not burn waste. The fumes emanating from the burning of litter and dry leaves have become a common sight in many parts of the city. Prolonged exposure to loud music can increase the risk of hearing damage, sleep disturbance, lack of concentration, etc. A lot of people, especially children, visit public places like parks, gardens, etc. So their cleanliness must be our topmost priority. Loudspeakers should not be placed in public places. Unhealthy surroundings may spread various diseases and also contaminate the place. We need to take all the measures for proper disposal of litter and garbage to make sure that no one falls sick. Now, students, uh, talk time is also there. That will be done in the class when all of us are there together, and we'll be expressing our views, and we'll continue this conversation in the class when the schools open after lockdown. Hope you all have understood the exercises.